Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Anthony, and today in this video I'm going to show you guys how we go ahead and we grow travel pages. So if you're trying to grow a travel page, make sure you watch this video, or if you're trying to grow any other page, a lot of the same principles still apply. It's just a difference between content. So make sure you stick around for this video. If you don't know who I am, once again, my name is Anthony. I make videos like this to help you guys go ahead and take your Instagram accounts from 0 to hero. So make sure you subscribe for the most up-to-date content about Instagram, going over growth, monetization, and anything else in between. So the first thing about growing a travel page is that you must define who is your target audience. Okay, there is a lot of different styles and types of travel content out there. Some people are like more of like backpacker style travel and things that are more scenic, and other people like styles of travel that are more hotels and resorts and more luxury style traveling. Okay, both of these different sub niches work. You just have to pick one. By picking one, you really establish who your audience is, and you have a super targeted following, because not only will you have followers in the travel niche, but you'll have followers in the sub niche of the travel niche, and you know their exact interests, what they like, and they'll be so much more easy to monetize down the road. So make sure you're picking the right content. Again, do you want to go kind of scenic and real visual and nature style travel, or do you want to kind of go the luxury style of travel? Either way is fine. Again, pick one and define your target audience. If you never define what type of follower you want to have, then you'll never know who exactly you're trying to target, which means you don't know what products to sell them in the future. So first off, you want to stand out, okay? This is for retention of followers, okay? So many people are always hunting for new followers, but so little people actually farm their existing followers, and that's why they can't monetize their pages long term. Okay, so when you're posting this travel content, actually take the consumer to that place. Okay, talk about the picture, talk about where the picture was taken, what is the location that this place is, what is the history behind this place. Actually take the time to provide value and take the consumer to the actual location. Paint a picture in their mind. Okay, for one, this is going to absolutely boost your engagement like crazy, because on my travel pictures, you know, I'm just kind of going ahead and just saying, you know, hey, you know, just generic stuff, just asking questions. But you as a little page, if you go ahead and you take that time to paint that picture, take them to that place, your page is gonna be so much more engaging. Your followers are gonna feel like they have a personal connection with your page, and they're gonna look a lot more forward to your content than my content or any other big page's content. This is gonna help you really stand out and farm and engage your audience to really just insane levels. Now, the second thing is use your stories to put video content, okay? You might be putting video content on your timeline, that's fine. I know majority of you guys are probably doing pictures, but please post video content on your stories. Video content is so engaging, and when Instagram sees people spending time in your stories, they're going to also make your normal posts relevant to them. Okay, just think about it. It's normal. If someone is looking at your timeline posts or they're looking at your stories, Instagram is going to start to feed them both, because you're going to become more relevant to that consumer. So your engagement is going to go up, and that engagement is going to help you get more followers. On top of using stories to go ahead and put videos to engage your audience further and give yourself that edge, you also should use your stories to go ahead and promote new posts. Every time you make a new actual post that you're trying to go viral on your story, you should be advertising it, and you should kind of blur it out, because if you give somebody the full picture on the story, what reason do they have to actually check it out? Instead, if you post it to your story, blur out half, or, you know, put a red circle or something that's a little bit clickbaity, then people are gonna be like, huh, you know, what is that picture? I wanna go check it out. Now you're driving traffic, you're driving engagement, and it's easier to go viral. So on top of using your existing farmed audience to increase engagement to go viral, to really land on the explore page and take that growth insane, the same way we went ahead and did head hotels is by using DM groups, using stuff like that to drive engagement to your photos in a very short amount of time. Again, the first 20 minutes, it is your job to impress the crap out of Instagram and gain Instagram's trust. If you can gain Instagram's trust and show Instagram that people are spending time on the platform because of your content, Instagram will allow you to grow. It will help you grow, and it will leave your content on the explore page for more people to go ahead and discover you. You also want to format the pictures to be long, okay? Landscape pictures perform the worst on Instagram. I don't think anybody ever should be uploading any type of landscape content. It is just not engaging. People don't like it, and when you have a long picture, it takes up more of the person's screen. And psychology says that if you're in the person's face longer, you know, if they're scrolling through and your post is like the whole length of their phone, they're probably going to stop stop on it, and since it's basically the full length of their phone, they're basically forced to stop on it because you're taking up all their space. They're going to be looking at it and it's just much more engaging. A landscape, if they're scrolling through fast, is just gone, right? One scroll, it's gone. But a long portrait style photo is going to be a lot better and a lot more engaging. Also, be asking questions on your posts to go ahead and squeeze out more engagement. When you ask questions, you're basically inviting people to go ahead and leave their opinion. Otherwise, they may feel that their opinion is unwanted. This is super, super useful for when you have people who are coming from the Explore page who have never seen you before, and there's a question asked to them. You're giving them that open invitation to comment. And as people comment, as the post gets a lot of comments, more people will naturally comment because they don't feel like they're the only one or the first one. And that's why DM groups help so much too. If somebody sees that there's already 70 or 80 comments on a picture, or heck, even 20 or 30, they're probably much more likely to comment because some people just don't want to be the only one, as weird as that sounds. Now, my last tip to you guys for growing a travel page is to utilize Shoutout for Shoutout. Now, typically this doesn't work best, but when I use this on travel pages, it actually works pretty well. I think that most people who follow travel pages, that's majority of what they follow, and that's what they're really passionate about. They're really passionate about traveling. So they're always looking for more travel pages to follow because they always want new destinations. They want to be adding stuff to their bucket list, and that's what they want their feed filled with. So they don't mind following more people, and they want to basically follow more travel pages. So by utilizing Shoutout for Shoutout within other influencers within your niche, you're going to go ahead and you're going to gain some pretty good targeted followers from it. So guys, that is basically the basics when it comes to going ahead and growing a travel page. Now, if you want to take things a little more serious, if you want to go ahead and turn Instagram into your full-time business, take accounts from 0 to 100K, 0 to 10K in just a week or two, then I'll leave an advanced Instagram training that I put together. You guys can go ahead and watch this training absolutely free. I'll leave that link in the description. Make sure you go check it out. Again, make sure you guys subscribe to this channel for the most up-to-date Instagram content going over growth, monetization, and anything else in between. If you guys have a question, go ahead and leave it as a comment, and sometimes I make videos answering your guys' questions, so you might be on a video. With all that said, guys, keep grinding, keep hustling, and I'll see you all on the next video.